North Dakota Congressman and House Judiciary Committee member Kelly Armstrong joins me. Good evening, sir. And the exchange that we just witnessed, part of it was the Attorney General was asked for documents between the Attorney General of New York, the New York DA, and the Georgia Fulton County DA. Fulton County is still ongoing investigation. That's indeed true. The other two are over, and he said that they are the state proceedings. Indeed, he's right, but there are there are documents in his possession. Why won't he turn those over to the Oversight Committee, or the House Judiciary as oversight?
Yeah, I mean, he should, and and that is the question, and whether or not there was actual coordination or communication between federal prosecutors and state prosecutors. You know, he went through great lengths today to explain how state courts are different than federal courts, as if we didn't already know that. But that's not the question we're asking. The question we're asking is if there's coordination between the DOJ and those prosecutors, and we, as part of our congressional role and oversight, we have every reason to see those things.
So what can you do? Because, I mean, look, I'll give that the Fulton County is an ongoing case. The other two are over, except, I mean, technically it's not over till the sentencing, but whatever, in the New York DA's office. But they are over, and to see if there's any level of coordination, there might not be. But what remedy do you have to get those documents, if there are any?
Well, I think the best remedy is to win back the House again in November and continue down this path. I also think we need to do it on the audio tape versus the transcript. I think these issues are bigger than one particular question, and we have to make sure that, at the very least, we're protecting Congress's ability to oversight. The Attorney General and his staff are very good lawyers. They know what the timeline is, just like everyone else. They are going to do whatever they can to delay this and run out the clock. And I'm just hopeful that no matter what happens, we continue down this path.
All right, when you talk about audio tapes, you're talking about the special counsel Hur's investigation or his questioning of President Trump under oath. They've turned over a transcript, but you and I have talked about this before. A transcript can be very different than the audio tape. It can be mistakes, but also, you know, intonation, how people speak is a difference. Have you talked to the Attorney General? They offered the thought of letting at least the House listen to it in secret, you know, in a private room. Because there is a risk that you're going to take parts of it and abuse it politically. But at least if you listen to it privately, you might be satisfied with what's there. You may not be.
Well, I actually ended the hearing on questioning around this. The only thing that the Attorney General was very clear about today was that we were not getting that audio tape. I don't know what the policy or what the DOJ's policy is on recording interviews and interrogations, because it's all over the map. It seems to me to be when they don't want to record it, they don't have to, and when they want to record it, it's so important to protect that recording that they can't provide the information to oversight. So I think, unfortunately, Greta, we're going to have to go to court and fight about that.
All right. In the event there's a change of administration, change of Attorney General, would the tape then be available just for historic purposes so we could see, you know, what did or did not happen?
Well, theoretically, yes, and I think that's really important. Now, I will also say that a lot of this stuff transcends, regardless of whether it's a new administration or it's the same party of an administration, and I think that's why this is so important. I mean, when the DOJ is going to tell Congress, regardless of who's in charge, what manner of evidence they're allowed to ask for, I think that's a real dangerous thing. We're the only people who have the ability to conduct oversight on the executive branch, and we should take that seriously no matter who's in the White House.
Congressman Kelly Armstrong, thank you, sir.